Today's topic is 401k investment options. So you're starting out your career, maybe you watched our previous video on 401k basics, and you watched our previous video on how much should you be saving to retirement, and you're all ready to go on the 401k, and you get in there and there's all these investment options and you don't know what they mean. Hopefully today's video will help you out with all that. So most 401k plans are going to have a basic menu of investment options. So this would be somewhere 10 to 20 different investment funds you can choose from, and each payroll deduction and matching contribution to the plan will be automatically invested in those funds according to your instructions. The key phrase there was according to your instructions. So you kind of have to know which funds you want to invest in. Now, depending on your plan, those investment funds may be in different categories, possibly by investment objective. So we'll say things like income, growth with income, growth or aggressive growth. This kind of gives you a range of the risk level of each of those. Other investment plans may categorize those funds as basic asset classes or investment types: stock funds, bond funds, cash or stable value funds. A different way of indicating different risk types of investments. And from there, you may see even more categorizations of large cap stocks. These are bigger companies. Small cap stocks. International. You may see different types of bond funds, government bonds, corporate bonds. So now you'll have to kind of educate yourself on what those different ones are. But again, refer to our investing basics. Those are going to give you the main principles from which you can base your decision on what you should be invested in. But I'll just say briefly here, the younger you are, the longer you have to invest, say until retirement, generally you're going to have a riskier portfolio, and the shorter your time horizon is, typically you're going to have a more conservative portfolio. With that, a relatively recent addition to most 401k lineups is the target-based retirement fund. Sometimes it's called the target date fund, or different fund companies have different branding for them. What these are is a kind of a turnkey solution. If you're trying to decide on what to invest, is you can pick one of these funds with the date of your approximate retirement, and that investment fund will have a roughly appropriate investment allocation. Here's an important point, I see this a lot, is if you want to go the target date fund, it's designed to be kind of an all or nothing thing. So you can put all your funds in the target date fund of your choosing, and then you don't also have to do kind of the a la carte and pick among all the different investment options. Some people do both, but it kind of winds up kind of mixing and you don't really know what you have at the end of the day. So if you do like the idea of a turnkey solution, you could look into a target date fund. If you want to pick them yourself, you can go the a la carte route based on risk level or asset class type. To sum up, your 401k has different investment options and you got to pick them. There is a turnkey solution in the target date fund. Most plans offer if you kind of want to go that route. If you lean more on the DIY side of things, you need to educate yourself on different investment types and risk tolerances and time horizons that you have to work with, and you can pick those appropriately. As always, we're here to help if you have questions.